What is VSOD? If system is slow, what to do? And what is VSOD? So we'll see this system is slow, what to do. It's a very simple and easy. But here in our notes, I put a 17 points. If system is slow, what to do? 17 points are there. Out of 17, at least you are able to tell 5-6 points are enough. It means which points you feel easy to tell. Okay, at least few things you try also. Few things you must try and see. Then you will understand. Those things you can easily tell. Okay, so here some points I underlined like as for a pattern purpose, but still it is okay. There's no need to follow 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of stuff. Any step you can pick up and follow. Okay, any out of 17, you can try any of the points, like 5 points, 10 points. Also you can try. All depends upon you guys. Don't say like 1 or 2 points. Till at least 5-6 points. If system is slow, what to do? And there is some major points also there. Also we can see that one. Okay. So here I will start with this one, 7th point. Okay. We'll start with the 7th point. What is that? Disable startup application. Go to the task manager. In the task manager, you can find startup apps. See, this is startup apps. These are the startup applications. Some startup applications showing enabled, some are showing disabled. The status showing enabled and disabled. What is this startup application? When you power on your system boot processing is there, no? First system post completed and bootable device found, bootloader found, voice is loaded, you got a login screen. Once voice is loading, that time voice related services, voice related application, everything is started automatically. But when you log in, user applications, user startup applications, user related services will start. So what happened once you log into your system, the applications in the startup list, the application in this startup application, this is a startup application will start automatically. Once you log into your system, the startup applications start automatically. Okay, so think like this, you have a 10 or 15 applications are there. So normally think you open a 2-3 applications immediately. Like when I open Chrome browser, Edge browser, again I open some VLC player, I open a Microsoft Teams. So what happened? System becomes slower, right? More load on your system, more load on your processor, RAM, hard disk. Burden will be increases. And you don't feel that it is open very quickly also. Okay, slow responses. So same thing happened to your system when you log into your system. You log into your system, these startup applications start automatically in the background. Some of applications are not required to be start also because we are not using that one directly. For example, I'm not using this certain application right now. Yeah, CCleaner I'm not using right now, right? When I want required, I will open and use it. Okay, so that's why it is, as I say, it is some applications. When I start my system, it is not required to be start because I'm not using right away. Some applications may be required. For example, Microsoft Teams. So we are conducting our sessions through Microsoft Teams, and Microsoft is mainly for our organization for 70s in the 70s. Here we use Microsoft Teams for major communication part between our teams, between our employees. So we communicate using the Microsoft Teams. So what is the status, any information, meetings, we do with the Microsoft Teams. And also I'm using for conducting sessions also through Microsoft Teams. Okay, next. Ink, ink feature. This is usually like a, ink workspace is there. That is also when I'm taking session, I use a lot of this ink space. So that's I kept that one is also in a status is enabled mode. Okay. OneDrive, of course, your organization OneDrive it is. So this OneDrive will also load it here. Okay. Sorry, my hand is giving a lot of pain. So OneDrive. Okay, OneDrive should be loaded because all my documents in my sync with the OneDrive. So it is let it enable. Some applications not required to be start. Some applications required to be start. So max to max applications, I will keep it disabled only. Some applications I keep it enabled. So what happens when I log into my system? This enabled applications will start automatically in my system. Disabled application won't start automatically. If I want, I can able to open it. If I want to use a Chrome browser, so I will open the Chrome browser. Okay, it's not required to be start immediately. So I will open the Chrome browser whenever I require. For example, I enable this one. So what happens when I start my PC, automatically Chrome browser will be opens. If I don't require, then I will disable it so it won't be start. Okay, so this is startup application. Disable the startup applications if not required to be start when system is started. If it is enabled, what happens? The application starts and the starting time only your system becomes slower and continuously it is slower. Point number one. Okay, startup application, disable startup application. Next, change the startup type to disable or manual in services. You go to service management, type services.msc. See this one, services in system. Okay, services. In this service, what is these services? These services are belongs to your hardware, operating system, application related services. Some are service related services like DHCP client services, DNS client services, Windows update services. So Windows update services. Right now it is running. Okay. Windows time services, Windows installer services. Like the different types of services are the DHCP services, DNS client services. Okay. Plug and play services. So different system-based services, system hardware related services, application related services are there. Certain services are start automatically when system is started. Certain services will start automatically when user is logging. Certain services won't start automatically. Either we have to start the service ourselves or by opening some application or different other services, these services will be started. Okay. So some are time triggered. For example, backup, updates. This is a time triggered type. So it will verify like a weekly once to check any updates are available. Automatically checking of update available. Then it is running automatically. Okay. So whatever we are saying it is, these services may start automatically when system is started or when user is logged in. Some services will start automatically when user is logged in. Some services won't be start. But if you see the startup type here is automatic, those services are running. Okay, those are automatically running. The startup type is manual. Those services are not running, but some services are running. You can see triggered start. Those are running. See this? This is not running, not running, not running. And but this is running. You can also see some manuals are running because it triggered by some other application or a service, it automatically start. Sometimes user has to start it. So I will give you an example. I installed MySQL Server application in my laptop so many days or months or years back. Okay. I installed MySQL Server application in my laptop because that time I used this MySQL Server application for practicing SQL commands, creating database for different purpose, like export import a database to AWS cloud. That time we practiced it. Second one is for connecting MySQL server to Power BI data visualization tool purpose. So different purpose, I use this MySQL. In Quick View, QLIK, Quick View is there. So that's for that one. Also connecting a server to that data visualization tool. And of course, I have ETL tool is also there to connect MySQL server to ETL tool. Okay. Okay. So I use that one. Now I'm not using much. Occasionally I open, but not much. Anyway, right now I'm using this MySQL. I'm not using it, right? I'm taking some other class, right? So right now I'm not using. Maybe in the afternoon I may require. Maybe night I need required. So I need to connect some Excel to my SQL, right? For that one, maybe I require. Maybe tomorrow I require. So right now I'm not doing it. Think like this. If this MySQL application startup type is automatic, what happen when a system is started, when I log into my system, in the background, this MySQL server application is runs. If it is running in my background, but I'm not using it, what happen? Unnecessarily it is utilizing my CPU, RAM, disk. Unnecessarily it is utilizing my CPU utilization is there, RAM and disk also utilizing. So it is utilizing means I'm not getting free space more. I need more free space. So why it is unnecessarily utilizing, even I'm not using it. If I put a startup type is automatic, when system is started, when user is login, okay, this service will be started. This application start automatically. Then what I have done, I kept it in my manual. As I said, guys, maybe I need this MySQL later. Maybe evening when I'm sitting free time, so then I may open. Maybe tomorrow I got a free time, then maybe I will open. Okay. So the startup application, I kept in manual. Whenever I want it, I will start the service manually. Okay. Whenever I required, I'll start this MySQL server manually. Someone asking any question? Maybe okay. So whenever I required, I will start MySQL application manually. Just click on the start, the application will be started. So I started, I use application, then I close the system. The next time I turn on my laptop, it won't be start automatically because the startup type is manual. I start manually. So when I required, I will start manually only. So unnecessarily, even if I'm not using, it won't run in the background. One more is there, option is called disable. In startup type, disable is it never start. with maybe you open background application and maybe you from some time triggers, the service won't be start. Okay. If you want to start any application, either you have to change startup type to disable to manual array automatic mode, then you have to start it. Okay. So startup type is automatic, means automatically that service or that service related application will start and run in your system. Some are important system defined, some are important to start and running for your system purpose. Some are not required, mainly our applications like not only MySQL guys. I use VMware workstation application, and I use Oracle SQL database application. So like that, when I'm using some applications, so you should know how to check their services. Okay, their startup types. It's required to start when system is started. Then startup type is automatic. It's not required to start automatically when system is started. Then we have to change it to manual. That it is not at all required to start. Then we have to disable it. I said now Windows update. Earlier days, when we install this Windows 10 operating system into a virtual machine, we disable these Windows updates. So why? Because if Windows updates are updating, so it will take time, system becomes slower. So why it is unnecessarily updating this Windows 10 for our practice purpose. So what I have done, I we disable the Windows updates there. Okay, like that. So only 2 points were covered, 7 and 6. This is services. You guys understand? This is quite good, guys. That is uninstallation of an application. You got lot of applications. Okay. We install the application, we uninstall an application, right? So we have lot of application in your system. So some purpose I install an application I use for few days but no longer required. And it is some application very old time, where 2 years, 3 years back I installed. Still no, usually daily I'm not utilizing, not only daily, occasionally also I'm not at all utilizing. So for example, my SQL, as I said, recently I've not used it. So only for one example, I just show that to people. That's it. Not much uses. And there is one more that is called a, I said no, quick view. Quick view. So I install in 2024. Almost like it is there. Okay. So I didn't use that time. I used for 1 or 2 months. Later, I stopped using it. So no longer required for that requirement. So then I stopped using that one. But see that certain applications I use it for a very old device. Okay. Some applications I keep on using. Some applications we don't use it. Some applications are necessary, not required to be there. So what we will do, you can uninstall that application. Go to control panel, programs and features, click on that unused application and uninstall it. What is the benefit of uninstalling that unused application? Application occupies some space in your C drive, right? Some this space it will occupy. So that will be saved. C drive will be saved. Some space you will gain. First one. Second one is the application related processes are also running. Meaning is, unless it is running in a background, it is utilizing your CPU, RAM, and your hard disk and network sometimes. So, unnecessarily it is utilizing your resources, means burden on your system. So, better to uninstall that application which is no longer required. Okay, or which you can able to install it again in case if you are having in the future. Why I didn't uninstall this click view? That is why, because I don't know how to reinstall it. I installed once, I forget where is that installation file also. Okay. It's difficult to download it again. I didn't remember where to download. Sometimes we can keep it, but If it is no longer required, it is not at all required right now, or maybe in future, or just future, then you can uninstall that application. So it is reduce burden on your processor, RAM, and resource utilization. Okay, so 3 points. So it is taking time. Okay, next, close application if not using. I open multiple applications. So guys, see, look at here. This is the task manager. In the task manager, two parts. One is processes, another one is performance. The performance, check on the CPU. Sorry, CPU and memory. So what is the burden on the CPU right now? How much burden on the RAM? Okay, so right now it's my total memory is 16 GB. Okay, available memory is 6.4 MB. It is showing 6.4 GB only. It is showing. Means around more than 9 GB is utilizing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open multiple tabs in this one. The available memory is decreasing. Okay, available memory is decreasing. If you open multiple applications, okay. Now you see available memory is decreased. So more number of applications you open, the more system utilization, both CPU, memory, storage utilization increases. But right now I'm not teaching this one, right? I'm not required this Excel sheet to be open. So closing that unnecessary application, which is right now I'm not using it. Of course, internet not working, SOP wise solving, it is important, but when I required, I will open it. I'm not doing that one, right? I'm doing some different other question, right? So I'm closing those kind of stuff, closing that application, closing the tabs, improve your system performance. What is that? Okay. So check it. Again, the available memory is increasing. So the thing is, so your more applications, more tabs will create more burden on your CPU, RAM, and storage. By closing those things, so the burden on your CPU, RAM, storage, and network will be reduces. Okay, that is. So we discuss about 5 points. Then there is some more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete unnecessary data from your C drive. Your C drive showing red color. It's like a C drive is become around full time. Okay, so it is I got in a C drive only 6 GB free time. 6.10 GB is free out of 145 GB. But where is the so then I got lot of downloaded files. Some are important, some are not at all important. Okay, so these all I already uploaded. So many recordings are there. Unnecessarily it is there. Why it is? Okay, so already we are uploaded all these things. Okay, so better we should delete those things if it is no longer required. Okay, no longer required data, unnecessary data, better to delete it. Like shift delete. I deleted around 3.8. So it's either delete and remove from the recycler bin, or you try direct shift delete. Shift delete means it's a permanent delete. I'm doing it. Okay. See, it's the last week also. So recent means maybe you're required for some reference purpose, but not even a reference. Some are more that. These are the recent one, yesterday's one. I keep it and I should delete it. Yes. But you have some important data. It is occupying more space. What you will do? Copy into another drive, like a D drive. See, my C drive got a blue color now. 14.2 GB available. Okay. So, or you have an external hard disk, then copy into the external hard disk. Delete unnecessary files in your C drive. Otherwise, copy any important files in your C drive, mainly heavy files, into other drives or an external hard disk. It free your disk cleanup. Okay, so drive become free, then it runs better. Next is disk cleaner. What is this disk cleaner? So just open the disk cleaner from search and then select a C drive. See, there is certain downloaded files, prefetched files, recycler bins. Select everything and click OK. It will remove all the temporary files, internet prefetched files, downloaded internet updated files also removed. If you want to remove this, like clean up the system files, means downloaded operating system files or application updated files also there inside. Okay, so that is also you want to remove it, you can also remove disk cleaner. Disk cleaner will remove all the disk caches, temps, or thumbnails kind of stuff and other things also. It is while upgrading, so this is the downloaded files. I'm not doing anything. You can also, if you want to try, you can try, but read first, understand and do it. So it's a 1.94, will be free. If I do, click on OK. But when you do disk cleaner, make sure all system applications, files, data should not be open, should be closed, everything, and try disk cleanup. It will give a faster result. Okay, next is disk defragmentation. Go to the C drive and right click on the C drive. Go to the properties. The properties window you can find. Good. You can find. Error checking, optimization. Optimization and defragmentation. So what is this defragmentation? First of all, fragmentation. What is fragment? Piece, right? So when you put a data in your disk, when you put a data in your disk, okay? So when you put a data in your disk and you read the data, modify the data, read the data, you insert a new data. So what type of fragments are created? Data fragments are created. You want to remove all these data fragments and increase your disk performance. So then disk performance, then your system become better. So how to do it? Click on the optimize and click on analysis. Then okay, optimize. That is disclaimer. Error checking. On the disk, there may be a file system errors. How to find this file system errors? Okay, find the file system errors and remove the file system errors. How to do it? Simple. Click on the check. So then it will scan your drive. Click on the scan drive and then it is try to scan any file system errors. If it is there, it will try to repair also. I'm not doing it because I open a lot of things. When you're doing any of these things, guys, disk cleanups, error checkings, disk optimization, close everything and try. So these are the other things. So we'll go to the few more points because we have to discuss BSOD at least. Remaining things, any possibilities there, we will try that one. Okay. But these are very important. This is a universal thing. That is, if your system is slow, generally, guys, I opened this paintbrush for first time. It took a lot of time. But if I open second time, it opens very quick. Like this. See? First time I open, it take time. Next time I open, very quickly it is open. All because of prefetched files. So when you open an application, that application prefetched files, fetching files are there. It helps you to open that application. In this prefetched folder, this prefetch files are located. Here, you click on continue, then it will shows. These are the different applications prefetch files. If you open the second time, this prefetch file helps you to open this application much faster than compared to earlier. But when you shut down your PC, these prefetch files will be gone from your system. Automatically, it will be clean. Okay. So sometimes it won't be clean. Even you shut down your PC, that's the prefetch files data is not clean. It keep on increasing into your system. Maybe because of somewhere there is a problem inside your system. So what we have to do, go to the run, type prefetch, open it, click on anything, select all, means Control A and Shift delete to delete all temporary things. Okay. This is one method. Next, temp files. In temp, two temps are there. One is percentage temp, another is just a temp. In the run, type percentage, temp percentage. It opens a temporary location. It's a user-based temp only, user-related applications, their temporary things. So when you open an application or a data, okay, so their temporary files are loaded in this location. These temporary files also helps your system to recognize faster and easier. Okay, but sometimes, when you shut down your PC, these temp files will be removed automatically. But if it is not removed, it become more and more and occupying more space. Then you can also delete these temp files. Simply select all, shift delete, and wait for a completion of deletion. Sometimes for a few files, it won't delete it. It will show like this. That time just select, do this for all and skip. Few things we can't able to delete it. Some people clean the temp. So go to run, type temp, same thing, select all the data and delete. These are automatic. It helps your system to run faster and open and connecting. But problem is, if it is not cleaned automatically, it's more in your system. It slow down your PC in background. Another is clean your history. Clean your browser history also, because in the browser history, so lot of data is there, lot of information, plus as well as your cookies, cache things also there. Better to clean to make it run easier and faster. Use any antivirus which can able to scan your registry, scan the registry and find out any malware, trojans, spywares insert into the registry. Okay. Then we can able to clean those things from the registry file. Okay. Do not use more than one antivirus. Guys, antivirus purpose is to scan every process you are doing it. You open a file, you close a file, you connect it to something, you right click, left click. So everything it will be check and verify. If it's no vulnerability, then it will allow access. But in case of you have multiple antivirus in the same system, these antivirus are scan each other and it is make your system dead slow. Okay. Yeah, you can use a CCleaner kind of stuff to screen registry and system any temporary files and all will be removed. Yeah. If nothing works, you can try reset PC. Also, it is helpful to increase your RAM capacity. If you increase the RAM capacity, system runs smoothly. Okay, if you have a old system still working, but problem is it's dead slow, what to do? So then you can try change from hard disk to SSD. If friend has told my system is very slow and it is always slow, why I'm getting slow? Then I tell them then you can change from your hard disk to SSD. It may be pick up the service. Okay, this is what to do if system is slow. I said one more is there that is called a BSOD. And of course, there are a lot of things are there, but BSOD is a one of the thing. Just relax a minute, guys, only 1 minute. So then we'll see the BSOD compulsory question. Just 1 minute. 2 minutes, take 2 minutes. 2 minutes will start. Because for BSOD, I need again 10-15 minutes.